Wildcard in your hands, Gameweek 32 is live and double Gameweek 33 is around the corner. Right now the difference between a good wildcard and a great one comes down to 5 players. In this video, we ran the numbers, XG, XA, fixture difficulty, ownership trends, double Gameweek 33 confirmation, price trajectory, and we came back with 5 names that belong in virtually every Gameweek 32 wildcard squad. This is the Smart FPL Top 5 Wildcard Targets, Data Edition. Before we reveal the list, please like, share and comment on what you think about these players. Because this isn't a gut feel video. This is the lab, and in the lab, every pick needs to pass the test. We applied these 5 filters to every player in the Premier League. Filter number 1, double Gameweek 33 involvement. If a player is not confirmed or very likely to double in Gameweek 33, they didn't make the cut. The whole point of this wildcard is to dominate double Gameweek 33. Filter number 2, players XG and XA over the last 6 game weeks. Form matters, but expected goals and expected assists tell you if the form is built on something real or just luck. Filter number 3, players fixture difficulty rating for Gameweek 32 and Gameweek 33. We need players with back-to-back good fixtures, not just one nice game. Filter number 4, minute security. A player who rotates or gets subbed off at 65 minutes is a liability, especially on a bench boost. Finally, filter number 5, value for money. We need a squad that fits a budget, so price efficiency matters. Run every player in the Premier League through those 5 filters will narrow you to a handful of players to target. Starting at number 5 on players to target is Jan-Paul van Hecke of Brighton. He is averaging 13 defensive contribution points per 90 minutes across his last 6 game weeks. That is a remarkable output for a centre-back at under £5 million. Brighton's defence as a whole this season has been very solid as they have not conceded more than 1 goal in a single match since Gameweek 23. That run includes holding Liverpool, Arsenal, Villa, Chelsea, and Manchester City to just 1 goal each. That is elite defensive solidity from a side that doesn't get talked about enough in FPL circles. Their upcoming fixture difficulty rating is outstanding. Burnley away in Gameweek 32. Burnley is currently found at the bottom of the table for expected goals all season. Brighton also double in Gameweek 33, giving Van Hecke 2 games, with chances for clean sheets and bonus points. Van Hecke is also a set-piece threat. He arrives into the box from corners and has aerial ability that gives him goal upside too. At £4.5 million, he is one of the most efficient budget picks on the wildcard. He frees up cash to spend on the premiums further up the pitch, and that budget flexibility is just as valuable as his own points output. Number 4 is the most in-form player in the entire Premier League right now. Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United. Let me give you the stats that tops the conversation. Since Gameweek 21, that is 11 game weeks of data, Fernandes leads every single outfield player in FPL for total points with 90 points clear of second place. In a sport where margins are everything, 90 points of separation over 11 weeks is an enormous gap. In that same period he ranks first for assists with 10, more than any other player in the league. He also leads all players for bonus points collected with 19. That is consistency at the highest level. His underlying numbers back it all up. He is generating chance creation at a rate most midfielders can only dream of. He is directly involved in the majority of United's attacking moves going forward. Now, what about fixtures? Man United are not in the FA Cup, which means they will have a fixture in Gameweek 34 while the big clubs blank. That is a rare asset right now. A player who scores in Gameweek 32, Gameweek 33, and Gameweek 34 is gold. Fernandes could be that player. At £10.3 million he is not cheap, but his points per million value is arguably the best in the game right now. Captain him in Gameweek 32 and he gives you an immediate return while your wildcard settles in. The third player to target this game week is Erling Haaland. After his hat-trick against Liverpool in the FA Cup, it's clear that he's not a player to overlook despite his lack of returns in the last game weeks in FPL. Haaland leads the entire Premier League this season for goals with 22 goals. He also leads for shots with 102 shots, which is 11 more than the second highest player. He tops the charts for shots on target with 39. He leads for big chances with 41. And he leads for expected goals with 21.01 XG. In every single attacking metric that matters, Haaland is number 1. So despite the short-term blank runs, it does not cancel out elite underlying numbers. If a player is generating 41 big chances and 21 expected goals, the goals are coming. The data doesn't lie. There is also the double Gameweek 33 factor. Manchester City are expected to play twice in Gameweek 33. 2 games for Haaland means he has 2 shots at a double-digit haul. That's 2 opportunities for the type of return that can win a mini-league in a single week. Yes, he costs £14.4 million. That is a big chunk of your budget, but if you structure your squad correctly, with budget picks like Van Hecke and Dubravka in goal, you can afford him, and the bench boost potential of Haaland playing twice in Game Week 33 alone justifies the investment. Number 2 player to target. And this one might be the most important pick on the entire list when it comes to the bench boost in Game Week in 33 is Cole Palmer of Chelsea. Chelsea are confirmed to double in Game Week 33. And Palmer is Chelsea's heartbeat. Every chance they create, every set piece they take, every penalty they win, Palmer is at the center of it. His underlying numbers are elite. He is among the top players in the league for chance creation and expected assists per 90 minutes. He is Chelsea's designated penalty taker, which immediately adds a floor to his points potential in any game. Though he does not regularly show up against strong opposition, but he showed up against Arsenal and against Liverpool. Now, Chelsea's form as a team has been inconsistent. Some managers are put off by Chelsea's results. But Palmer has been doing it regardless of what Chelsea do collectively. 9 goals and 1 assist this season in the Premier League while playing for a team that has been misfiring. That is individual brilliance cutting through team mediocrity. At £10.6 million he sits between the top premiums and the mid-range midfielders. He is worth every penny for a double Game Week 33 bench boost setup. Our number 1 target for Wildcard Game Week 32 is Arsenal defender Gabriel. So far he has scored 173 FPL points this season. He is the highest scoring defender in Fantasy Premier League across the entire 2025-26 campaign, and the FPL season hasn't ended yet. His points per game average is 6.9. To put that in context, that is a number most midfielders would be proud of. From a centre-back. At £7.2 million that's outrageous. Looking at the previous stats for defenders over the years, Andrew Robertson holds the all-time FPL record for most points by a defender in a single season with 213 points, set back in 2018-19 FPL season. If Gabriel maintains his current rate of 6.9 points per game for the remaining game weeks, he is projected to finish with 221 points, breaking that record. Gabriel scores goals from set pieces. He provides assists. He racks up bonus points. He keeps clean sheets, and he gives you every route to points that a defender can offer. At £7.2 million, Gabriel is also exceptional premium value. He costs less than Palmer, Haaland, Fernandes, and he is delivering a points per game that rivals all of them. If there is one player who is non-negotiable in your Game Week 32 wildcard, it is him. The data is unanimous. So bringing it all together, here is the Smart FPL Top 5 Game Week 32 Wildcard Targets Data Edition. In 5th position we have Van Hecke from Brighton at £4.5 million. Your budget enabler and a clean sheet machine with double Game Week 33 to come. In the 4th position we have Bruno Fernandes from Man United at £10.3 million. The most in-form player in the league since Game Week 21, and a rare asset with a Game Week 34 fixture when others blank. Our 3rd player to target is Erling Haaland from Man City at £14.4 million. Every attacking metric points to him. With 2 games in Game Week 33, don't let his short-term blanks fool you. The second in the list is Cole Palmer from Chelsea at £10.6 million. Chelsea double in Game Week 33, and Palmer is the creative engine at the heart of everything Chelsea does. Finally, the number 1 player to target is Gabriel from Arsenal at £7.2 million. The best FPL defender this season, on track to break an all-time record, doubling in Game Week 33. He is a non-negotiable asset. We got 3 honourable mentions that just missed the cut but deserve a place in your thinking. These players are Bart Verbruggen, Brighton's goalkeeper, at just £5 million. Brighton double in Game Week 33, and he is 3rd in the league for saves. Perfect budget keeper for the bench boost. Next player to consider is Danny Welbeck, also Brighton, at £6.2 million. He leads his team for FPL points over the last 6 game weeks with 35 points. Strong big chance numbers and very likely to double in Game Week 33. Finally, we have João Pedro from Chelsea. A forward with 14 goals and 5 assists this season despite Chelsea's inconsistency. The Brazilian doubles in Game Week 33 and provides a different route into Chelsea's attacking threat alongside Palmer. So there you go, that's all we had for you today. If this video helped sharpen your wildcard thinking, smash the like button and subscribe to Smart FPL. If you haven't watched our Wildcard Game Week 32 vs Game Week 33 decision video yet, that is linked on screen right now. It will give you the full chip strategy picture before you hit that activate button. Until deadline day, trust the data, not the panic.